Hi, today I'm going to be talking about the New Balance Summit QOMs, the Queen of the Mountain shoes. So the QOM is an all-round trail shoe. I tend to use it for a lot of rocky, rooty type terrain, mainly up around the hills around the Wellington region. There's usually quite a lot of clay, and a lot of the time you're transitioning between road and trail, which this shoe is pretty much perfect for. I found the sizing of these shoes fairly narrow compared to most New Balance shoes. Because of that, I've had to go up half a size, but with that half a size that I've gone up, I haven't had any issues of the shoe feeling too narrow. There's a lot of room in the toe box now, and I find that they're super comfortable when out on the trails, especially when you're doing long distance trails. So the specs for these shoes is they have an 8mm drop, so they're 16mm at the front and 24mm at the back. The durability of these shoes I found are very good. I've had a pair of these before, in the grey model. They lasted till about 680 kilometres. The only reason I got rid of them is because the inside of the shoe, the padding just got a little bit too thin and lumpy. I find these shoes are really stable on the terrains that I run on, especially on kind of quite slippy rocks, slippy routes, muddy sections. They've got quite good lugs on these. Going into the details of the shoe, the upper section has this toe bumper, which is ideal for protecting your toes for when you trip or just catch your toes on rocks and roots as you're going through the trails. It doesn't tear up any of the materials on the actual upper. It does have this wraparound section on the shoe, which does create quite a lot of stability in the shoe. It's not a stabilizing shoe, but with this wraparound, it does feel a lot more stable than most shoes that I've tried. It does have this mesh around the front here, which actually means that the shoe is quite breathable. Also, when you're doing river crossings, means it actually drains the water out of the shoe quite quickly, especially kind of when you're squeezing the shoe as you're running. With the midsole of the shoe, there's quite a lot of padding and cushioning in the shoe, which is ideal for those long distance runs that you do. It also has the rock plate in the bottom of the shoe, which actually protects your feet from when you're on that gnarly rocky terrain. The rocks and that don't actually go through the bottoms, you can't really feel them that much, and it means it's a lot more comfortable ride when you're actually running on those technical terrain. The outsole, it does have the Vibram sole, which I found is perfect for those wet rocks and roots. Also, the lugs are fairly deep. It's not too deep that they wear down quickly, but it's deep enough for when you get quite muddy terrain, which is something that I do quite often, especially when it's transitioning from winter to summer. You get a lot of mud on the trails. I haven't slipped that much in these at all. So they're pretty much ideal for most of the terrain that I run in. So overall, I would say it's a perfect shoe for when you're transitioning from road to trails. You've got quite a lot of technical trails that you run, because they withstand a lot that you throw at them. And yeah, like I said, these are the second pair of shoes that I've had of these. I did have the topos between them, and the durability of those just didn't hold up as well as these ones. So I think these shoes I'm definitely going to be going back to in future. I hope you like this review. Please subscribe and like the video if you want to see more, and add any comments on any information you would like to know about the shoe, this review, or any other reviews you might want. Bye!